this is what the table's looking like. She's one of the kindest people I've ever met in my life. Guys, are you ready for a hair reveal? Nearly 3 hours later, 3 hours later, 2.5 hours later maybe, the hair is done. Ooh, ta-da! You're not familiar with having a perm. I've had a perm many times in my life, as I said previously. You can't wash it or really touch it or really do anything with it for 48 hours minimum, but I'm just gonna try for like the next 3 or so days not to really, oh, that's not true because I'm going to Flossie's tomorrow and I'm gonna wanna do my hair before we go out. As long as I don't wash it with shampoo, she said, it should be fine. But you can't touch it or do anything with it. So this is what it's currently looking like. I mean, it's not looking awful in the sense of it's just not styled. Like she literally just put some curling cream in and dried it off a little bit and then just said leave it to dry, the rest naturally, and just leave it like that. I am very, very impressed. I was slightly scared and a little bit freaked out at the thought of me coming out with like my forehead fully on display and like my hair in like the tiniest, tightest little curls in the world, because the rollers actually did look really thin when I got in there and I was like, oh, she knows what she's doing. And then she'd just done, the guy sat next to me in the chair having his hair now cut, she'd just done his hair and he had like longish hair. I said like longish, it was like just like grown out hair, not like a bob, and it looked phenomenal. So like if she's done that, and I've also seen her work on Instagram, I don't doubt that she doesn't know what she's doing. And she was so lovely. The people that worked there were so lovely. Rupert Hayes, I was gonna say Ralph Hayes, it's Rupert Hayes in town. The people that own it and that work there are just lovely. The girl that did my hair was incredible and I had a little mulled wine whilst I was sat there. Had a lovely little chat about all things Christmas and everything else. This is my, it's not getting gifted or anything, by the way. I know when I said that it sounds awfully like I've been like, oh, I got my hair for free. I didn't. It cost me £75. But yeah, this is the outcome so far. Winter Wonderland. How can we do Winter Wonderland? It's my camera.
Will I be warm enough, guys, in just this rain jacket?
This is the intro to my vlog, just that. Yeah. Guys, we're going to Winter Wonderland. I've actually filmed nothing of my journey here, but let's go. Get me a mulled wine ASAP.
This, or should I take this bigger coat? Hey everyone, so we're just currently on the way to Winter Wonderland and we've just picked up our first drink of the night. My name's Elliot and this is my first drink of the night.
So ridiculous.
Now let's boomerang, starting.
Oh, that's for my friends. I thought that were my friends. There's single girls only allowed in Winter Wonderland. Oh, where's Flossie and Josh?
I love how Josh and Flossie were like, let's all stick together.
I know, where
have they gone? They're like the first.
About there. First ride! Woo! No one else is coming on this because everyone's been on it before. So it's just me and Flossie. Mulled wine. Crazy wow. Me and Josh are going on this big. We're going on this to the final ride and then we're going home. My hat's flying off! My hat's flying off! Guys, my hat! I can't move.
I'd recommend no one's won that one.
My hat, oh, it's gone.
Oh.
Look at my hair! Oh my god. Guys, if I didn't have this scarf on my head, my hat would have been gone. Because I didn't even have a hold of the hat, I just had a hold of the scarf and the hat was wedged in the scarf. That one, hell, where is it? Where is it? Don't recommend to anyone, not even my worst enemy.
Yes, sir.
Yum, yum. Right, we're back at at Flossie's house now, and it's time to blow up the airbed. We went to Soho House after Winter Wonderland, but all of us were just absolutely knackered.
Just listening to Take McRae's new album.
Absolutely. It's now time. It's now time to blow up this. And last time we did it, me and Flossie ended up blowing it up by a mouse.
We gotta pump it up. We got to pump it up. Oh, this is hell. As in, this is gonna take till tomorrow. Oh! No. I can feel all the egg that's Flossie's hard work.
We didn't do it like that though.
We just stuck the nozzle in, right?
Yeah.
I've been using a sleep app, guys. This is not sponsored. This is like, guys, stop. This is not sponsored.
What?
I've been using a sleep app where like
We're not doing it.
Guys, so my client came in with me, he wanted really tight curl, perm, and I said, of course I can do that with you, you have the perfect length. Are you ready? I'm gonna tilt your hair back, Wait, I'm just gonna get it, I'm gonna get it done. Are you ready? Close your eyes, Here it is. Oh, it's lush, isn't it? Are you happy with it? Oh yeah. Do you need anything changed? No, it's perfect. Oh, great. Guys, we're in the pipettes of hell. Tune in next week where we do Buzzcut on Byron. It's the fact that this... Right. Drop a little comment if you want to see that again.
It's such a fun day, let's do it.
Why did you want to go wedding dress shopping? We've come to the pub! Woo! Girls, got them all blind.
The hair is pretty already.
I don't really know what this vlog is going to entail, but today's a very exciting day. Today is the 12th of December, and I don't know if we've done this on purpose, but today is the day that we're going to have our friends' Christmas dinner. We do this every single year around at Anna's house. We all make a roast, and then we all do like a secret Santa or a gift swap and stuff. In fact, last year we didn't actually have a roast. I can't remember what food we had, or if we just had a bit of a games and drinks night, because there were like 16 of us last year, because everyone had boyfriends or people that still have them boyfriends now came all together, so we just had loads of people there that it weren't like it weren't doable to do a full Christmas dinner for that many people. However, today we're doing it. I am just about to find my secret Santa's present out of all these bags. Basically placed a big fat ASOS order the other day because we spent the day in the studio. I don't know why I'm stood in such an awkward position. Like, why am I stood here intro my vlog? You can't really, I'm having to bend down. This is very annoying. Oh God, and I also look awful. We spent the day in a studio yesterday just getting a bunch of content. I shot Hazard's music stuff, a bunch of like her artist shot, a bunch of her new single covers, which her music that's coming is absolutely incredible. You are all in for a real treat. I love her first release, however, that compared to what she's been working on is just, yeah, phenomenal. So very excitingly shot all the album artwork and all the stuff for that yesterday. Also did a bunch of content in there for Instagram and other platforms like that, like social content. I thought, well, I'll order a bunch of stuff on ASOS and shoot it all in the studio and like have some really cool photos to go into the new year with. And it didn't arrive in time. It arrived as we were at the studio, which is just always great. But I did order my secret Santa present for tonight in here somewhere. So it's a battle of which box do I open to find my secret Santa present. I am aware that I do have a bunch of stuff here that I could show you in a haul. I mean, I'm still going to shoot some content in it as well because it would be a waste not to. I just wish I had it in the studio. I found it first time. What an absolute babe I am. Smashed it! If you do want me at some point to go through these bags and give you a little haul, there's some really cool bits in there that I would love to show you. I'm going to try it all on obviously. I don't think I'm going to keep all of it because you spent a lot of money. But this is my secret Santa present that I actually picked up. These little cutesy little pearl and gold earrings, and then it also there's a matching necklace. I don't know how I'm going to show you the matching necklace because it's like in the plastic, but it comes with a cute little matching necklace as well. So that's my secret Santa present. Any guesses who I've got? Pretty obvious. I mean, it's a toss-up between two people actually, but I in my head think it's pretty obvious. This is currently what is happening. We're having gammon for Christmas dinner as well. Is it a turkey? Did we get our chicken?
Chicken.
So Hazard's currently just following a little recipe on how to cook. Oh God, that's not really in that pan, might be.
Because she doesn't have a bigger pan.
Oh.
That's the biggest pan we've got. To be fair, it's mostly covered.
Anna's
You can just
making
put more
some
water
gorgeous
in.
little charcuterie board.
It's a very small board for the amount I've got, so I'm going to need some help to fold this all up.
that.
Absolutely, my queen. This is looking gorgeous. Right, this is what the table's looking like. Me and Josh decided that we were going to write a truth or dare under each person's plate. We obviously don't know where anyone's sitting yet. It's just like random, you can sit wherever. So after we finished eating, under each of everyone's plates is either a truth or dare. So this one says, dare. Reply to the first person's Instagram story saying, I hope I find you under my tree this year. Woohoo! Excuse me.
Anyone
Josh?
want like the little sauce from the gammon? There's garlic and everything in there.
I need to put like a camera.
You two like I'll have one.
Gravy. Thick.
That's good, I like red gravy.
I'm not a really thin type of girl myself.
I can tell. Right, Dare, let someone to your left post a photo on your Instagram as their choice on your story saying who's gonna come jingle these bells. No, not that one! I'm never gonna have a relationship ever again. Byron, this is...
Wait, what am I meant to type?
Who's gonna come jingle these bells? I wrote these. Hi everyone, it's a couple of days later now. You'll have just seen me at Christmas dinner. I didn't really film anything towards the evening. I think what I found, and not to go on about the fact that I'm going through a breakup. We've heard it, we don't want to hear it. We've moved on from it. Like, let's just get over it. It's been months. We don't need to make this our entire personality. However, I will say, I said this in my last vlog, I feel like my mental state's not been in a great way for a long time. Regardless of whether I went through a breakup or not, I was thinking to myself the other day, is that the tipping point that's like made me really sad and like had to face a lot of things, and like then a lot of things that I've suppressed for a long time have come up to the forefront, and it's like all hit me at once because I'm great at just running away from my feelings. And then when that happened, it's like I couldn't run away from it because it was very intense, and it's not like little things that keep popping up I'm just pushing aside. I felt very insecure for the past few months, and I've just felt very down, which we all know, and this is not new news, I'm not retelling you this, but I have been spending a lot of time focusing on myself. And I'm saying this here because I always cut out my vlogs, but I think it is important if you are sat at home. I think this time of year is really tricky because it's really great for some people and really awful for others, and I think just allowing yourself the grace to feel how you feel when you feel it is the best thing you can do, no matter what you're going through or what your circumstance is. You don't need to feel stupid or like your problems don't matter. If you feel sad and you need to cry and you don't even know really why you need to cry, don't feel guilty or embarrassed or like you should be putting a strong facade on when you don't feel like that. I think that's one of the things I've learned, to just really feel everything I'm feeling as and when I'm feeling it. And I've noticed a lot actually that I really am struggling more now it's getting towards Christmas. I feel like I had a little window of a few weeks where I actually thought, oh my god, I feel back to myself and this is great. And not that it's come crashing down because I'm nowhere near where I was obviously when everything first happened, and I'm nowhere near, I feel like I've been working on myself outside of the problems with my relationship. I feel like I've had a lot of insecurities and a lot of things that I've always just suppressed, and I don't know if my relationship ending was a thing that like just made me actually just face everything, but I've really been taking time to like look inward at myself and figure out what I'm not happy with in my life and like what I need to take charge of in my life and how I'm going to get from where I am now to where I want to be, which has been really, really great. And as much as I don't want to say I thank everything that's happened for making me realise that, but I feel like I've had a real kick up the arse to take charge of my own life and my own feelings and realise that I am the one in control of my own life and my own feelings, and I can't control anyone else's actions, because that's something I struggled with for a long time. I think not in a narcissistic way by saying what I'm about to say. I really have realised I struggle to comprehend when someone doesn't think the same as me, and not saying that everything I think is right and everything I say and do is correct, but I really struggle if I react emotionally to something and someone else doesn't. I'm like, how are we not, how is this, I can't, like, you can't control anyone else's emotions and their feelings and thoughts. Not that I try to do that, but struggle sometimes when I react in a certain way and someone else doesn't, or someone does something that I wouldn't do. I just think, how does that make sense in your head? And I've had a lot of time to like figure a lot of things out in my own head. Anyway, long story short, I feel like this time of year is just hard for a lot of people, and also I think it's important for me to pop in, especially on this vlog that's been so all over the place, but has just pretty much been a highlight reel of my week. I've not really explained too much. I weren't going to upload this video because I'm really fussy about when I come to edit something, if I don't think it's like got a beginning, middle and end and it's just random clips, I'm like, this makes no sense to anyone but me because I lived it. But I also want to like have these memories and these cute little moments somewhere so I can always have them. So this is the somewhere, and if you're watching it then hi, I appreciate you a lot. I don't know if it's because it's getting towards this time of year where Christmas promotes like showing people you love how much you love them and spending time with people that you wouldn't necessarily necessarily spend or give too much of your time to throughout the year. Christmas is really all about whether you just pop into your grandparents and say hi or like give them a Christmas card. It doesn't have to be something big, extravagant and like gifts and money. I think this time of year for everyone just promotes really seeing who's around you and the people you appreciate and showing how much you appreciate them, no matter in what form that is. And obviously my reality this year is slightly different to what I have done for the past couple of years, and that's also quite hard to like, I don't know, I'm like missing that I could be doing that and wish I kind of was doing that, but like that's not a possibility anymore. So that's been quite difficult. And also I think I've realised that whenever I am around my friends and we're doing really lovely things, like even at the lodge, where if you watch back my lodge vlog compared to like what Anna filmed, I hardly filmed anything, and not because we weren't doing anything that I didn't want to film, but I just find myself being really overwhelmed. Like every night at the lodge we would sit down and have a really nice dinner and it would just be really lovely, and a big, like, I think any displays of like love and appreciation really gets me. And I just shut myself down and I'm just like, I can't deal with this right now, because I feel like as a person I have a lot of love to give and had a lot of love to give in my relationship, and now I don't have that. I feel like when I'm in them situations it just makes me feel very, very overwhelmed, and you may be able to relate to what I'm saying if you've been through this before. But I feel that's why, like even at Winter Wonderland, I didn't really film too much and I just felt very overwhelmed with feeling very loved by the people around me. And Christmas dinner at Anna's was so lovely, and I didn't want to get upset when filming this because I didn't want to do this, and I feel like I've deleted so many clips of me just sat like, I just really appreciate the people around me and the love that I have, and not that I never took it for granted before, but I think when I felt so low, then being surrounded by so much love reminds me of like, my world's not crashing down because I've lost part of a love that I had for someone. I have that love in different forms around me, and being at Anna's the other night was just so lovely. I don't know if you've seen Anna's vlog. She surprises us all with a trip to Disney next year, which it's not even about the extravagance of it, because she's fucking dumb for even who books 8 people a trip to Disney. It blows my mind anyway. It's the kindest thing in the world, and she's one of the kindest people I've ever met in my life. But even that, I was crying like from when she did that. It's just, I don't know. I think just being in nice situations and nice environments where I do feel very loved is just not hard, because that's so dumb. Oh, it's so hard being in a room full of people that fucking adore you. But it just hits a little different right now. So I've not really filmed much for this vlog. Why am I crying? I swear I've been alright. Like guys, I'm not even just convincing myself I've been fine. I think for the past couple of weeks I've been fine. And I still am fine. I've had a lovely day today. But I just wanted to pop in the end of this vlog, not only to end it so it just didn't cut off when Freya's given Josh a lap dance. I feel like this is my visual diary, and this is all stuff I would write down in an actual diary, but I don't want to write it down. I can just speak it. Here it is, but I sometimes forget that this is going on the internet and anyone can watch it. I don't want to be sat crying on camera. I'm feeling very grateful and I'm feeling very loved, and I am feeling very happy. I'm not like crying sad tears, and I'm also not blaming all the feelings I have currently on one person. That's absolutely not what I'm doing. I'm taking charge of how I feel myself. Whew. Didn't expect that to give a turn like that. I thought I weren't going to cry. But I just wanted to pop on the end of this vlog and give one a reason as to why this vlog is so bitter. And I don't ever want someone to watch my video and be like, oh, what the fuck have I just watched? Like, that's just a compilation of like what looks like it's just been thrown out your camera roll. Again, I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to make a beginning, middle and end to a vlog and make it cohesive and make sense for people watching. But I need to get out of that, because I just love watching people's lives and seeing what they get up to and whatever that looks like one week to another. Loved my vlog last week, and now I'm like, oh, this vlog way worse than the one last week. And I shouldn't think like that, because it's its own thing and it's its own little memory that's just stored away on the internet. Situations where I'm really, really overwhelmed with feeling loved right now, it's just quite difficult, and I just tend to just sit there. And the last thing obviously I'm going to do then is pick up my camera. But I had a really lovely night, and I'm forever grateful for my friends and my family. And if you're watching this, please go give the people you love a hug, and just a reminder that you do love them and appreciate them, even if you don't know how to get it across. Just pop into your grandparents, go and see your friends, text your friends, just even send a text. You don't need to worry about spending a lot of money on people at Christmas. It's just showing up in some form. I don't know how we've got onto this. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, whatever it was, and I will see you very soon for a new one. And I won't be crying, or even, I don't want to talk about my breakup anymore, because it's just so boring, and it's just like, oh, we've heard it all. Are you still going on about this months later? But it's not, I'm not talking about my breakup directly. I'm just want to share with you how I feel. So yeah, hopefully there'll be enough of a vlog before Christmas, but if not, have a nice Christmas. I'm gonna go. Right, bye! Merry Christmas!